Good evening, boys. A good evening, lads, gentlemen, squeeblers, and jeeblers. Alright, I don't know what we're going to do for the whole of today's streamalage, but for sure, boys, we'll be having a wonderful time. Should have mulliganed that, but I wasn't concentrating. But I'm sure it'll work out in my favour. Right, Lance. I'm sure everything will be Rosie O'Donnell's fat boobingtons. For sure, or something. For sure, or something, Lance. But in the meantime, quack W's, or some aids. Agreed, boys? Good. So, we'll play this for a bit, then we'll talk about Gabby Spots' tits, then maybe we'll all die of AIDS, and then perhaps, boys, we'll say GG's quack W's, and buy some wobbly lands so that whizbangs know I'm one of the boys. I'm one of the lads. And nothing would give me more pleasure than to say jibbity schmibblies. Quack. Something else. I don't know, boys. But for sure, whatever's going on, we're heading. Okay, boys? Good. So now that we've got all the formalities out of the way, we can get to playing Magic the Gathering like the absolute GG Quack W boys that we are. Agreed? Of course it's agreed. Stop being a memeish. I don't think we need a grim shits. I think the hand takes care of itself because I've made such an exquisite deck. Wouldn't you agree, boys? I know that you would. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure. Alright, we'll see what he does and we'll phase somebody out. Alright, well I don't care then. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. So we need lands or sweepers.
Now wait just a minute.
Yeah, okay, boys. We'd needed an untapped land. Okay, boys. One of these games, is it? One of these games, is it, boys? So, I can brazen borrow something out of the way, or I can play arena and hope for the best. I think we're going to play properly sweaty balls, pussy jizz. Agreed, Lance? We're going full sweats Mackenzie for no reason. We're going full sweat McGeesh, boys. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but I love sweaty balls. And you would be correct in thinking that is the correct play, is to have a pair of sweaty balls. But boys, GG's Quack W's, right? Gino, what's up, cheeks? You're my favorite YouTuber brother. Well, that is the very least I would expect from anybody doing the magics. I am by far and away the greatest Magic the Gathering lad who ever done did a magics. Except Merchant, maybe. That guy was classic magics. That guy was one level above even CG Beebler in doing premium, daily, breakity matters. I mean, we would never have believed. What was that shit card that he swore his balls on? Vicious Rumors. We would never have believed, lads, that Vicious Rumors was actually the best card in all of Magic. But it was. And it still is. But on the plus side, we got to slap this one up on the tubes, boys, and I wasn't even concentrating. I was just talking gibberish, but I was far, far too good at magics for this lad. GG's XD's 1+1 in the non-depression column for this evening. How long are we going to stay there? I don't know, because all it takes is one loss, boys, and you got to jettison the whole video. Or make up with it by winning another 16 games. Otherwise, how are you going to impress the pussies? I don't know, boys. How are we going to get Legs VD's audience to watch me? Because that's what I need. That's what that. I mean, it's to me, it's remarkable to think that truly there are more Legs VD dimwits who watch Magic than there are Pro Tour fans, or even, well, maybe there are more dumb shit bitch pussy I'll watch anyone with a flat set of tits losers around. But you can't blame those dweebs either, because when are they going to see BAPs otherwise? And this way it gets to mix both their levels of AIDS. AIDS divided by AIDS, boys. So, Mono White. I don't know if you ever heard me mention that deck, but it's pretty fucking superb to play against. As long as you got one of these, it's Quack W Sledge. Quacky dubs, as someone who's not bald might say. But either way, lads, GG's XD's. So you don't really want to put this back in his hand, or the creature that comes out of it, because if this costs 16, that's not going to be great. But I'm sure, hey, it was, what a surprise. But I'm sure we'll be fine, lads. Don't you agree, boys? I'm certain everything will turn out Rosie O'Donnell's munchies. Because when doesn't it? Literally never. Because if it was close to not turning out that way, we'd stick it straight in the fucking recycling bin and nobody would even have known that it happened. I can't think of a cleaner GG XDs than that. Ugh. So not being able to... Oh, he hasn't got a land. That's a shame. But we don't have a counterspell for the Teo, which is also not great. Okay, boys, this is not perfect by any means of magics. Not perfect by any means of Magic the Gathering. So I suppose he could play this and then plus one of these two. It won't work out if that's his plan.
I help others.
Okay, boys, that's good news. Okay, boys, it's a good memes. It's a good memes. We're working towards the end of the memes, ladies and shits. Make sure my mic is working. Hello, hello. Alright, everything's working. Everything's good aids. So I could play Blade Aids, or I could play Arena and have Depart My Balls. I like an Arena. Don't you, boys? Don't you like a bit of Phyrexian Arenage? I'm certain you do, cause you guys are memeish. But, boys, on the plus side, at least we're playing the same aids we play every fucking day, because we love Magic the Bollocking. It is the best. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw 2. I'm sure I'll draw a land. And then we can blow up all of these bitches. Put this back on the field. Tap land. Hey, boys, we didn't draw a land. What a surprise. It's almost like Magic the Gathering is a gigantic bucket of virgin dog shit. But, couldn't be, right? Couldn't be. Red, red, blue, blue, black, and a black. This has been very good since we, as a community, decided to plop the lad in. I can't deny, boys, it has been good. So, I mean, I can block this. I don't think he's blocking this, though. Right, it just doesn't make any sense. I think we'll be fine. Alright, we have to kill the... Alright. Okay, boys. GG a Quacky 8. So he should minus this because he knows all of the lads are going to get blown up. And the only way to keep them alive would be to make another lumbering bitch. If he just pluses it, I don't think that's right, boys. I definitely don't think playing more cards into a spell he sees is right. But maybe he's got Protect All the Boys. Nope, he doesn't. He's just a stone-cold, mono-grade, pure British Mima Machina. And I, for one, have got nothing to say except GG's Quack W's. Nothing to say, boys, except GG's Quack 8. I suppose if he has a flyer, it could be a problem. Oh, he's not going to like my full-on bucket of AIDS. He's not going to like seeing any of these lads. They are all absolute British beefsters, boys. Absolute beefsters. I'm not as big a fan of this as the other thing. I think this is much more interesting.
We can push them back.
In this kind of a deck, I think this is a bit bollocks. In this kind of a deck, Lance, I think it's minorly bollocks. But, for sure, we're having a wonderful time. Okay. Let's have a look here. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X, where X is the number of lads who have lads. Whenever a creature Death Touch blocks or becomes blocked, destroy this boy. Okay, boys. We definitely need 3 HP. That is a guarantee. And we might as well kill the Teo while we're at it. Right! Seems like that's right. Now, the question is, do you play Big Jin and then get... Well, that's channel, so that doesn't matter. Oh, man, I didn't look at the numbers, and we might actually be brown breed. I didn't look at the numbers, as I often don't, lads. So, channel is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we still have 6. So... I can still play... wormy shits, or this, or even this, or this. I mean, this is quite good. Lance, I'm not gonna lie, that was lucky. But I am extremely good at magic. Lance, sometimes you just have to say Dr. Cheeks might just be too good at Magic the Gathering. Sometimes, Lance, you do genuinely have to say GG's a Quack W's. Isn't that right, boys? I mean, I could have bollocked it up by miscalculating, not checking the power and toughness. No, nah. Just win, cheeks, and everyone will have a Quack. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 left over. So we'll bang out this lad. We'll have Perilous Voyage for extra memes. And we'll have one of those, and I don't want to count my chickens before they've become AIDS lads, as I like to say. But I do think we might be on the verge of another clean sweep of a mono pussy. But who can be sure? So I know that he can replay this, and that's not great news. But your mum's balls are not great news, which is good memes, or some shit, I don't know. Right, some gibberish. You manx. Yeah, we'll keep those. Alright, let's see how we're going to lose. I don't think there's any way. I don't think there's any way we're easily GG'ing the shit out of this game, Lance.
Time to go on the offensive.
So, we'll go Bubs. Get rid of those 2 sleegs. We'll get this on the field for... Oh no, that's not a great card actually. Yeah, this and this is not a good combination of boys.
Good help is
Never mind. I'm sure if I win, everybody will say it was the correct play, boys. Everybody will say it. Well, shuffling all your cards that you were allowed to play for free was the right play because you beat some mono dogshit bollocks. And the overriding contributor into my evidence, lads, is that it's on the fucking tubes. And if it's on the tubes, how could I possibly be incorrect? It just doesn't make any sense, lads. And you know I'm all and only about making beautiful British sense.
The mind is an easy thing to waste.
Lads, don't think I've ever used this load of old wank. So he can make a 1-1. I mean, I just don't see what difference that even makes.
rise.
Is killing this even worth it? I don't think that is. Okay, boys. Let's try and win with this so we can slap it up on the tubes. And I know that you boys love a good tube slapping. Don't even get me started on how much slapping the tubes that you will or baby babs. Diddly-dee. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, remove a point, okay? Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, put a counter on this. If it has 10 counters on it, you can slap it up on the tubes, boys. And I don't know about you, but I have an unbelievable hornage for slapping shit up on the tubes. An incroyable level of tube hornage. So we're going to put this back in his hand. We'll get Jin-Gitaxias back. We'll exile the cards from his hand. And unless he draws Planar Cleansing, he is absolutely barbecue build. And I know that that gives you the horn. But we shall see. Well, we won't really see, because literally what's happening is what I just said. So hopefully we just draw a card that can clean this game off easily. Well, all that easy. Just as easy, Lance. Just as easy. So, anybody early doors in the chat? Adam, Gino, is there any deck specifically you would like to see? Any commander you would think, Cheeks, I haven't seen this ever be used. And then I can break a Demeter again. And then if it fails, Lance, GG, because we'll just pretend like it never even happened. For reals, though, as people, real talk, as they like to say in the lolcow communities, I do still think Brawl is the best. I still think Brawl is the best format that allows the most diverse decks, that doesn't gear stupid virgins into playing dump your hand dog shit. And then whenever I move away from it, just, you know, there's something about not playing standard that makes me feel like a pussy, which doesn't even make any sense. But that's how I feel, boys. But at the same time, I don't know, 8. Right? That's something I normally say. But still, we'll see. God Eternal Kefnet, it's mono blue though. And you know how I feel about mono decks. But I appreciate their suggestion. I do. I appreciate all of the memes. Alliance. Alright, we don't need to play Behold, I don't think. So, I presume that drawing Blow Up All the Peeps is going to be enough to wipe out a green creature deck. So we got lots of draws here, we've got draws here, and a kill. So I think we're off to a pretty good non-depressive start. Kefnet is blue, so it literally has to be blue if it's Commander. Right? Unless you just mean make a deck with Kefnet, in which case I'd have to buy 4, and that card is not good enough for 4 lads. That card is not good enough for me to be buying 4 ofs just to play a deck that falls flat on its tits. But again, I do appreciate the suggestion. Because you could play Gods in addition to that. Right? God Tribal is probably fun, although every time I've tried it, it has not been fun. Alright, he's doing a lot of the counting. For 4 mana. Hronus. Okay, boys, that's a little bit of the age. So we need an exile spell or something else. Well, that's really unfortunate. So I think I need both of these for the long game. But now I don't have any lands, boys. Now I don't have any lands. What does Kefnet even do? You can't draw any spells, right? Is that something along those lines? No, Kefnet can't attack or block unless you have 4 cards in hand. Some dog shit like that. Some fucking shit. Alright, we'll shuffle in all the sex bombs. And probably have to kill Gulta. Oh, we got a counterspell too. Llanowar Tits. I think that can resolve. Okay, boys. That was a not a good turn for the lad. Okay, boys. That's pretty good. So what don't I want? Everything's great. Everything is great. I think we can get rid of this. I think we might even be able to get rid of old Treffy boys. But what's that? 5 draws with no lands? That does sound extremely Magic the Gathering-y. So if I play this, 1, 2, 3, 4, I should have enough for a counterspell and a grasp. So I'm going to put this back in his hand and then counter it. We'll allow this to resolve and then we'll blow it up. That's the plan, Lance. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not even saying it's good. Hey! Boys. But I am saying quack W's. I am gonna say quack W's, boys. But we shall see. Kefnet lets you... Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong dude. I'm thinking of the other dude. So I'm worried about this 2 mana being some kind of indestructible thing. So we'll go for this. Alright, okay, boys. So he can still attack there, but he's not going for it. He's not going for it, Lance. He's playing it like a meme. But lads, is there any bigger meme than Time Wank? Of course that's not a fucking overpowered load of old shit. Because why would Whizbangs have intentionally have created a card just to plop it in? Huh? You Max? Wouldn't make any sense. You fucking dweebs. So I think I just take a land off the top. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine, boys. I could have animated the land. That was a minor error, ladies and shits. I could have done the memes, but instead, we got a bucket of scenes. I suppose I could put it in the grave now. That seems really stupid, but I am pretty good at my jinx. Hey, boys. I don't know about you, but this seems like a good spell. So I still have counterspell after this. Normally I would exile, but we're going to just see what big beefster we can get. Give me a big beefster! Big, beefy midget! The smallest of all big beefies. Could you even be any smaller, lads? Could you even possibly have a smaller beefster than a Juan in a mono green big beefers? I don't think so. But at least we can slap this up on the tubes now, boys, and say GGXDs. So I think I'm countering. I think that's good. I think that's very good. I don't think we can have this. It's the trampamples. It's the trampamples that get you. That's what I've heard. Boys. So we can blood on the snow and kill these two and bring this back, I think. Assuming I have 3 treasures. Not treasures. No, I have 0. Okay. Okay, boys. That's not good either. Oh! I should have scryed first. Alright, that's great. Beefs me up. Big beefy boys, lads. That is mildly beefy. Oh, boys. That is mildly beefy. Alright, I'm going to exile this now, just to make it the cheapest possible. Oh, has he got hexproof? No! Oh, hexproof, there you go. Fair dues. Fair the dues, boys. Okay. I still think I'm not going to take 18. But you never know. You never know how a game of Magiques could end up being Magiques, boys. You never know. Alright, so at the upkeep, you wouldn't keep... I don't know what's going on here. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll definitely block here. So this is going to shuffle my knobs. But the mana will only exist in upkeep. I think you just leave it then. Alright, boys. Quack W's. If there's one thing I like about Magic, it's being able to say quack W's. And that is certainly where we are heading this evening. Full Quack W school. Easy a GG's. Tuck says, I'd like to see Urza Prince of Shit deck. It's the Urza that lets you copy artifacts. Alright, I'll have a look into that after this.
This'll be easy.
After this game, we'll have a look at old Urza, see what that old bitch is up to. Okay, boys. We'll see if Time Wank on top for the memes.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
We'll take that. Right, seems pretty good to me. So what were they? Just stuff. Just stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need 6. Right, just need 2. I've only got 1 spell, but it's not bad. Of all the spells, I'll have it. I suppose there's no point in me being a knobhead. I should just put this back right now in case he top decks another protection. But this has been a complete wash of a game. Yeah. I don't know if you know, boys, but sometimes you just have everything and somebody else has nothing. And when that happens, you slapping up on the tubes. But here's the secret you don't tell everyone. It's that that's actually really boring and dog shit. But I got a win, so it was fucking hilarious. Let me put my feet on my chair so you might get a glimpse of my vag, and then shriek laughing like it was fucking hilarious. We're going full Voxy 2019 slants on Bubby Bubble. Bebbles of Magic the Boobling. Incredible shits. Incredible scenes. So what are we doing? Urza Prince. We've got 5 decks left, so easy space. Easy spacious, boys. So if I'm right, there we go. Clone. And then edit. And then Urza. Prince of Droob. Artifact creatures you control get +2/+2. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control, except it's a 1/1 soldier in addition to its other types. I don't know, boys. If you got any ideas, fling them out while we are trimming the pubes. So for sure, anything that makes cheap Thopters seems like a good idea. I would say Thopters is the key, right? But is there anything that makes useless 0/1 Thopters for 10 mana or some shit like that? Alright, so it's just white and your mum. White and blue. Those are the 2 shits we were talking about there, boys. Second, yeah, that's pretty good, probably. Memorial to Genius, that's good. Mimic probably aids. Use your babadoodles. Aid zone. Tap an untapped legendary creature control. Venture in the dungeon only as a sorcery. I don't know. I'll give that a try. Anybody able to anything else? Alright, I think that's enough aids. So how many lands? 20 lands. I don't know about you boys. It doesn't sound like enough lands. So we'll just bang in the jewels, I suppose. Or maybe they're common. Skybridge, bitch. Oh, that's an artifact as well. I'm not a huge fan of too many tap lands, though. I think that's actually possibly enough. We'll just say basic. Right, where's my basics? So we'll keep the snow aids here and the regular aids here. 37 lands, that's got to be fine. Okay, let's see who makes Thopters. I don't think this deck's going to be good, but you know, boys, if you never try, you never know. That is the excuse I'm going to use when I get arrested for having 4 tranny bonglers in the back of a van. And then I'll just say, well, GG's, what do you want me to do about it? Everybody who played Magic told me they were the same as women. And now I'm addicted to big dicks. So, somebody else's fault. When Chrome Courier enters the battlefield, reveal the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other into your grave. Put an artifact this way. Yeah, it seems shit. Thopter Spotter. When this enters the battlefield, scry X, where X is its power. It is a Thopter, but that's not really the game. Whenever an artifact creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may create a blue Thopter. I think that's pretty good. It's going to cost me a rare land, but at this stage, boys, Magic is so shit, I think we can spunk one. Oh, but you can buy a rare land, Mr. Cheeks. Mr. Cheeks, you can buy a rare land. That is true, Monsieur Squeaks, but we're trying to do the memes and break a Demetris at the same time. Sacrifice this bitch. Until your next turn, target player was dealt there. Fuck your mum. I'm never going to draw that in the first 10 turns anyway. That guy's probably quite good as a flyer. And this might be fine. I'm not playing that, I don't think. Unearth, no. Okay, so we've got 95 cards. Obviously, that's far too many cards. So we'll do some cuts and we'll do some plans. But what is the plan? What's the key plan? Create a token of a copy of target artifact you control, except it's a 1/1 soldier creature as well. So what is an artifact you would like to copy into a creature, but obviously can be killed, which is a bit of a downside. So let's have a look at artifact bombs. That's pretty good. Creature tokens you control lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 3/3, but they are zombies and nothing else. Surge Engine. That's pretty good as a generic load of old wank. Blow up all of your stuff. That doesn't sound like something I should be doing, but it is giving me the horn, lads. We'll put it in for the time being. Arcane Proxy. When it ends the battlefield, if you cast it, exile target instant or sorcery from your balls. And yeah, okay, we can get extra turns for the memes. Obviously, Lance. Crucible's a bit shit. You don't want to copy legendaries, though, I would imagine, because then they'll still be dying. Staff of Domination. 5 mana, draw a card. I'll put that in for the, just to see. Lithoform Engine, boys. We'll be breaking Demeters with one of these. We're banging a sword, though. I'm still super upset in, fake terms, fake Voxy terms, that this is still the only sword that we have. 100% they should have banged in the modern shit ones that nobody uses. But what are you going to do? Cade Sun? Why not? Because it's shit! Well, that's a good point. Portal to your mum's ass. This is probably fine. We'll bang in a Platinum Angel for the memes. Playing in one of these. I think that's bollocks. Immortal Sun. We'll see how we go with the Planeswalkers. Planar Bridge. We'll see as well. So what am I going to do, boys? What am I going to do about this? So I want artifacts, but what am I doing? What am I doing so that I'm not just playing ultra generic shit and hope that this guy's got 8? First things first, we're going to make some cuts right now to try and make the deck artifacty as opposed to generics. Okay, boys? So we'll leave this in for now. But, I mean, it's a good card that works well with a bunch of 1/1s who become 2/2s, but it's not very on brand. That's what I'm saying. This is indispensable. I don't know. I don't like this, but we'll see.
Yeah.
This is good. We'll see about these.
Are you depressed that Stray didn't win the big video game award, Dr. Cheeks?
Des, thanks for the $3 and beautiful 65 British cents. I am outraged about Stray not winning a whatever the fucks, especially as all the hive mind Maximilian dude followers, lame-brained, stupid morons couldn't see that that game was amazing and God of War was shit because nobody pays me $1 million to play that AIDS. Right? You mags, how can it be good if people are not turning up to give me all of their money? It just doesn't make any sense. And you know all I do here, boys, is spout sense. So I think we have to say the Game Awards are boring dog shit because I didn't get invited, and if you like it, you're a knobhead because you're only supposed to like the things that I like, which is nothing except being a hermit with a mail order wife. And money, obviously. But I like to call money not even contributions. Engagement. Something that isn't the word money so that you idiots don't understand what's happening. Right, boys? Easy memes. Easy quacky W memes. You don't even know that I've just been asking you for money for 2 minutes. That is how good I am at fucking manipulating dents. Now, don't all run off to Twitter to tell 15 porn stars you're going to have a wank to her at the same time. You can do that after we finish watching this shit deck be shit. Okay, boys? Good. Okay. I'm going to start cutting hard, I think. So anything that's not exactly what we're doing has to go. Even Big Jin and Kiora. A Chroma's Memorial. Yeah, okay, boys. I don't like Platinum Angel. I'll count that as a land. We're not getting rid of any take extra turns. 99. But Oracle has to go in, obviously, boys. You think I'm losing any games on purpose, you fucking dweebs? This is bollocks, right? I'm looking at this now, and it is a Flying Thopter, but it is not a good card. But never mind. I know we're playing all of the crazy reanimate spells that I know exist in the later sets. Return, I don't know if it's target artifact or something, but they're like 5 mana. Refurbish is pretty good. We'll think about that. Cavalier. When Cavalier of Dying, return... Okay, we'll bang that. This is what I'm talking about. Return all artifacts and enchantments from your grave to the field. That isn't what I'm talking about, actually. There's a one in the latest set, I think. Alright, maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe it's not return artifact. Maybe it's return something else. Return permanent? It's in standard. I'm sure it costs 5... and it's white. Oh no. I'm getting confused, Lynch. Oh, it might not, like I say, it might not say return artifacts. Sorry, boys, that was my fault. There it is. Return target permanent card from your grave to the field, then distribute 4/1/1 counters among all of your shits. That's what I'm talking about. Repair and recharge. Oh, speaking of repair and recharge, lads, if you put this in the store, you'll get 1,000 gold. Unbelievable scenes. So, return target artifact or planeswalker from your grave to the field and create a tap power stone. Alright. So 5 more cuts from here. And what would we do? Let's have a look at the chat. Cade Sun is shy, that's true. No Khans. Alright, we'll have a look. There's no Planeswalkers, though, at the moment. Well, there's one, I think. Oh, Tezzeret, of course. Yeah, I mean, I'm not ditching this guy. Alright, so we won't play Cade Sun, because it's rubbish. I also think planar bridge. No, you know what? Fuck it. We're leaving that in too. I don't think this is... You know what? We'll just have a few games. Whatever looks shit, we'll take out and we'll change it for something else. This is extremely generic. But still, I think we'll leave it in. So Elspeth Resplendent, I think that can come out just because it's not part of the team. Whirler Rogue, I think can stay despite being a bit weak. Chaffy Boy, that's enough of that shit. Only 2 blow-ups. We'll see. Staff of Domination, I do think that's not going to be very good. But I want to try it, sort of. Sky Scanner can live until it looks shit. Thirst for Discovery always gives me AIDS, but we got more basic lands in a 2-color deck. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, make an artifact. That's probably fine. That guy's good. That's fine. Whatever. Brazen Borrower can come out. Silex. Each player chooses 6 lands and destroy everything else. Yeah, that's probably okay. If it said exile, then I would take it out. That's fine. This is shit. That's shit as well. These are all shit. Whatever. That's good. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of the landing as well. So somebody said something good that I like. Oh, a Khan. Let's see. Are there any Khans you would say miss the cheeks? Definitely should be playing one of these. Somehow I still have a 0 of these. Create a tapped Power Stone. Pay any amount of manaes. Look at that many cards from the top of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the rest at the bottom of your shits. You get an emblem with tapped and untapped artifact to go full memes. It's rubbish, right? But shall I still bang it in? Oh, play the Urza with a Might Stone and you never know. You know what? I think I'm with you on that. It can't hurt. Because if it does hurt, in the way of that we lose the game, I'll just edit that bitch out. This is shit. Activated abilities of artifacts your opponent's control can't be activated. That's crazy, obviously. And you just know the very first game I'm going to be playing against this. You may reveal an artifact you own from outside the game. So that doesn't count, right? You're not allowed a sideboard in Brawl. Until your next turn, up to 1 target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact. That's just not good enough either. No, I don't think either any of these are worth it. I think this would be. I would put this in if I had one. But I don't want to waste a mythic on this dog shit. Still, 99 cards. So we'll play the other Urza and the Wankstone. And we'll be ready for a game of Majik Boys. Is it not the Whetstone? Oh, it's the Weakstone. Why do I think it was Whetstone, you know, like sharpening a knife? But I suppose that it isn't. Shoot! 2 -1 drops. 11, 17. We got too many 6 and too many 3s. I don't know about you boys, but I fucking love... Oh, we don't need Ulamog. That's for sure. Alright, there we go. We got a shit deck. Guaranteed we'll play against mono white. I won't have any blow up all the peeps. And I'll just fucking complain. Or we'll play mono black, discard, and it'll be the same outcome. Just me complaining. But at least, boys, we will have had a wonderful time. Guardian Idol is pretty shite. You're right, Reefs. I should take that out. It's fucking bollocks. The other Khan is probably the best one that makes the constructs. I don't want... yeah, I mean, I think you're alright there, actually. But I don't want to win with... Hey, boys! That's good. That's a good start. We don't even have to play. GG's Quacky Aids. Yeah, I don't want to win with stuff. I know that it sounds like I'm a proponent of Rule 0. But yeah, playing creatures and attacking, we got 17 formats for that. I feel like this is for fucking around. I'm making big constructs. Hey, boys! This game is definitely not dogshit fucking bollocky pube developer aid source. No way, boys. Everybody knows by far the strongest type and probably individual commander there is definitely exactly the same as this deck I just cobbled together 5 minutes ago. Easy magic, boys. Easy quack W lads. I don't know about you, but I love magics. Speaking of magics and loving stuff, what's everybody buying for Christmas? It wouldn't be Christmas if you didn't give wizards 40% of your paychecks. Why is this game so AIDS? Why is it just so AIDS? Lads. Why is it just so fucking AIDS? I mean, I don't know, lads. But I am fairly certain I'm about to have a wonderful time. Look at me, Dad! I have such a fucking stupid dick that I get badoodle beebles, wee beebles, and a beeble badoodle beebles. Fucking AIDS of a game. I'm only playing this because I realize I concede against mono red too much. And we might as well just play a game with it. But for sure, it's fucking horseshit. For sure, it's fucking AIDS. I don't even know what happened there, but someone else can figure it out. We'll keep that, and we'll have this. Alright, boys. Good. Good. Boys. Yeah. Like I said, I realize that I concede against mono red all the time because I hate it. It's a boring game. It's a shit game. But I don't even know what fucking point I'm making. It's boring and shit. So why am I doing it? I don't know, lads, but here we are. Here we are, playing what I suspect will be a boring and shit game to impress nobody. But at least we're having a wonderful time, lads. At least a wonderful time shall be had by all, and all of us will be able to pop our dicks. Isn't that right, boys? Of course it is, you fucking Charlie Beaner. So, are we blowing everyone up this turn, or are we having a wank? Tap 2 on tap, target creature can't be blocked. I think we're having a wank for a turn. Okay, lads. We'll take one turn of having a wank, and then we'll play Wrath of God. And then he'll just do the same turn again, but twice as good. And I won't have Wrath of God, and I'll die. You know what? I just literally told you what's going to happen, so we're not playing Wrath of God. We're going to flash this bitch in instead. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Or some shit. You know what? I changed my mind again. I might do something else. Because this is too many lads. Agreed. That is quite a few lads. I think I'll probably be dead to some horse shit goblin lord. So we are going to have to blow everyone up. And I know that you're all upset about that, but quack W's. Okay. Alright, I changed my mind for a third time. We are not blowing all the lads up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a shame I don't have a land. You know what? We are blowing all the lads up. I'm still going to use this, and then we'll flash this bitch in, and then fuck any bollock shits. But for sure, ladies and shits, we'll be having a wonderful time. An absolutely wonderful, beautiful, incredibly British, Brexit-laden time of AIDS. And nobody is going to get away with telling me GG Quack W's, because I'll slap you right in the bum. I will slap you right in the bumhole. I mean, I'm losing. Don't think this game's going well. I am definitely losing this match. Alright, well, fucking attack. So, create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control. So if this doesn't get killed, then we can have torrential gear bangers coming out of our asses, boys. And I don't know about you, but I quite like infinite gear bangerage, because we might be able to slap that shit on the tubes. Boys, we might very well be able to slap that shit on the tubes. Okay, I got two options. I can make a torrential gearbanger copy, or I could play this first. But he can blow up artifacts. That's true. Activate only as a sorcery. Does it say that? Nope. It doesn't say that. Okay, boys. We're going to play it like we would if we were in the World Champs, which is super unnecessarily slow. And for the memes. Oh, boys. Muxus the Virgin. Boys. Alright, any counter spells? No. Okay. Spin the wheel on having... Oh my lord, this guy just got absolutely flambéed. Absolutely scammed out of his boots. He is for sure gonna be pissing wobbly land blood all over his mum's period jeans. GG's, quacky D's, and AIDS, and such. Have I even got any stuff? I think I do. Well, maybe I want some more land, but probably not. Do I want to cast this? I don't think that I do. Right, I think I hold on to it. Just in case. For the memes, boys. Alright, I've had enough fucking around. If this guy can beat this, then he's just really good at Majiks. This guy can beat this AIDS. He's just far too good at Majiks for a lad like me. But we shall see where we are. 7 mono red mana. No haste. Goro the Slag. Now everybody's got haste. This guy was really good, lads. Unbelievable scenes. I still don't think that's going to be good enough, though. Right, we'll block here. We'll take like 10. Some shit. Yes, all of my creatures have protection from virgins. That is good numbers. Lance! Slap that shit up on the fucking tubes. We are officially the Dementor Breakers. We broke a Dementors 15-0 on the day against one of the least fun things to do on Arena, but at least, boys, this man knows to pay the whiz-bangs pussy tithe by spunking his shit deck number wang money bollocks on wobbly lands that serve no purpose except to glide in wizard's dick up this guy's ass. GG's XD's and some wobbly lapels. Boys. Those aren't lapels, those are shoulder bollocks, you dumb bitch. Alright, whatever. But lads, at least we broke a Dementors. That's the very minimum you would expect from a deck built in 5 minutes every day, right? The very least you would expect from that shit is to break a Dementors. Never mind that breaking Dementor is a once-in-a-generation thing. Legs does it every single day. Daquan, every day. Siege, every day. Those fucking gibberish lads, every day. Slags, never, because they'll cry if they lose. But at least we broke a Dementor in some other way. Right, boys? And we had a fantastic time along the way. Unbelievable Bebbles of Magic the Booling, boys. On Christmassy levels. of magic beats. I don't know if you know, but I fucking love Christmas. And I know I usually preface a sentence structure like that by saying something I don't love, but I fucking do love Christmas. Nothing gives me more of the horn than walking through London, freezing my fucking balls off with my little hat on and some gloves, and walking past a gigantic office block with a huge Christmas tree in the vestibule. I love it, lads. Oxford Street has gone a bit down the toilet in their Christmas lights shit, but I still love it. I love every part of the winter. Okay, we're playing against Shevik. Return all artifact and planeswalker cards from your grave to the field. That's why we play this. Okay, boys, we are going unbelievably slowly. This guy is just going to be flinging tokens. Hey, boys! Now, we might be able to break a Demetrius. Boys, if we try really hard and we say our prayers and we eat our vitamins and we do an ungodly amount of steroids, we might be able to get out of this. I do think I need more sweepers, though. I do think, ladies and shits, like, I would have lost that last game without Wrath of God. I would lose this game without Wrath of God. So I think we might need some more sweepage. I mean, I might lose this game anyway. Just because I have it doesn't mean it's guaranteed, boys. It's just probably guaranteed. But we shall see, boys. We shall see. So, like I said, this guy's whole deck is just flinging everything on the field and then having them all get horny. If you can hold your dick long enough to play blow up all the peeps, that's how you win. It's almost like I've played this exact match 5,000 times, right? But that couldn't be true, because I'm a memer, a boyish. That couldn't be true, because how would I be able to do the memes if memes won't be having a bit of right, boys? I'm glad you understand what I'm saying. Alright, this has gone very well, considering. This has gone extremely well, lads. Now, we got all the sex bombs. All the sex bombs, and as long as nobody does any spells, we might be able to get out of these memes. We might very well be able to get out of these memes, balls. Have you noticed I haven't even thought about playing this guy? That is quite sad. That the commander makes no difference because I'm so good at magic. Alright, what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 manis. Wormy boys with faithful shits back up. I think that's okay. And then next turn we can play, it wasn't my fault, Droob. And then do the memes. Oh no, lads. We can't have that, AIDS. Have to waste premium removal spells just to carry on being a memer. Yeah, remind me at the end of the game to take that thing out. I will agree with you that that isn't what we should be doing. Hit his Balbinos, Alliance. Our Balbinis. Okay, so I think this is going to kill me. Okay, fine. I was going to say, I think that would actually myrtle Jones me, but I don't think it will now. Thirst for my dick? I don't think so. Cavalier of my balls, Lance. What do you think? We're going to blow this lad up. So if he just plops this, do I die? Creatures get +1 and have double strike. I will die. I don't know if I want to be dead, lads. What do you think? Sacrifice this, draw a card, seems fine. Oh, boys, we might be able to... Hey, Dad! Lads, we might, and I don't want to count my cock before it's fully erect, we might be able to be unbelievably good at magic. Okay, I didn't realize that was going to happen, but then I am very good at magics. Let's relax. But you should have been relaxing the whole time. So he'll go for this, and then we'll counter it, and then we'll blow everyone up. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. I'm glad everybody is doing the memes. I'll actually allow this, because we're blowing everyone up is still the plan. All of this is just fucking postury bullshit, ladies and shits. Postury majiks bollocks. So the question for me, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good spells. I don't think so, though. The question for me becomes, do I attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, I do attack. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Excuse me, lads. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we still got this lad, just in case. But even if we didn't have this lad, we got all these lads. And I don't know about you lads, but this is pretty good lads. I don't know about you boys, but if I try incredibly hard, we might be able to break a Dementors. Boys, we might be able to break a Dementors one of these days. I might also be dead, though. So these are all going to have double strike. I'm on 15. We don't need this guy, really. We'll attack next turn. I don't know. I might have fucked this up. I might have fucked this one up, lads. But we'll see. Everybody knows the best way of playing this game is to just fling all your fucking cards on the field. Right? You're not telling me you didn't know that, boys. So if I don't block here, what do I actually take? 3, 6, 9. I'm nearly dead. But we can copy this and blow up some stuff. I'm going to leave it. We'll see. We'll see, lads. So, Triumphant, return all artifact, enchantment, and planeswalkers from your grave to the field. So we would only get Cavalier, which is not good. I think I might be dead, boys. I think I might have broken Demeter in the incorrect way and accidentally been dead. You know what? I don't care. Yeah, let's just fucking get AIDS. Oh, that doesn't work by cost. Alright, I'm fucking this right up. But, boys, at least we did as good as we could. Which was basically nothing. So 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Odd. Maybe he can win in some other way. But I fucked this up, for sure. Oh, that's a good draws, right, lads? Those are some good draws. Why is it my turn again? What's... Lads! I got 8. I should have played this! Why are you guys such fucking slags? Boys, what the fuck is going on? I don't know why it was my turn twice in a row. He also did some insanely curious blockage. I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Planar bridge, pretty good. But we'll take that so that we don't die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So we'll bang that out. We'll bang this out.
Let's all back up my blood pumping.
Okay, boys. I would say there's a chance that I haven't bollocked this up. But we shall see. We shall see, ladies and gents. Incredibly possible that I have. But no guarantees, boys. I still think he might have had the win in some other way. But I just don't see how. Okay, we'll get rid of that. That's not going to do anything. Okay, boys. Yeah, I don't know what's really gone on. It was weird to block. It was weird to double block. The, I don't know, it was just, yeah, it was weird to double block a creature that you couldn't kill. Maybe he's just memeing me, blah, 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 blah. Maybe he's just giving me the memes. But we shall see. All of these are pretty great. Turn target card from your grave to your hand. Okay, I thought what you call it might be there. Take an extra turn, but it isn't, ladies and shits. No, we'll get rid of Mind Aids. Although maybe that was a mistake as well.
I'm inspired by a good assault.
Okay, I don't have enough mana to do anything, so we'll just keep Fateful Absence in case something bad arises, boys. But until then, we'll just keep it nice and easy. And we'll see where we end up. Won't we, boys? Glorious Sunrise. The beginning of combat on your turn. Creatures get +1 and trample. Target land gets horny. Draw a card or gain 3 life. Okay. Okay, that's probably the weakest of all options. So we're going to go for the sword and attack. Until whatever creature you control deals combat damage, put a loyalty counter on this thing.
I constantly seek to innovate.
Okay. Okay, a sweet a boys. Do you think I just blow this up? I did it in the right sequence, right? You know what? Just to save myself from feeling like an idiot, I'm not gonna blow it. I'm not gonna blow it up. But I should have played it first. Fucking idol of shit. Okay, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. There is not a 0% chance that I lose to this land and this thing. It's not a guarantee that that doesn't happen. But I don't think it does happen. Yeah. Alright, now, boys, we should be able to break a Demetrius. We should be able to break a Demetrius from here. Yeah, not unearthing before combat would have been, you know, foolish. So now I can pretend like I did it on purpose because I'm such a beautiful memer. Boys.
This is just a small example of
Okay,
my genius.
so we'll play this. And this. And we'll hope for the best. Okay. I got a lot of good spells. We shall see. I should have copied it, actually, right? I should have sequenced it in a way that I play this guy, unearth that, copy the unearthed, and you get to keep it. But we'll remember that for next time. Oh no, Lance! Everybody's got AIDS. Still. Hey, boys. I don't know about you, but my balls just got a bit tingly. Hey, Lance. You haven't got a graveyard, you two stupid bitch! Okay, sorry, Lance.
I don't enjoy seeing things.
Sorry, boys. I thought I
I'll
was
make
being a
an
meme.
exception for you.
So, yeah, taking this might have been a mistake when all the graveyards get exiled. But let's not tell anybody. Not again. But he is dead to the lands now, I think. Right, 1, 2, 3. Mana open. Doesn't seem enough. 4 mana open, no boy. Okay. Let's see. Does he have do 4 damage? Okay, boys, okay. Fucking blow out my eardrums as well for the memes. What do you think? Okay, boys. I probably should have played this. I forgot that this makes artifacts cost 2 less. I'm not gonna lie, Lance. I don't know everything that my deck does because I'm just too busy being a memer. Okay, boys. It looks like we got blow up all the peeps just at the right time, which was whenever we wanted it. Sphinx's Revelation. How'd that sneak in? How did that sneak in, Lynch? Alrund's Epiphany. I don't know about you, boys, but that's pretty good. Alright, I think we could take Sphinx's Revelation out. We can take Guardian Idol out. And what else would we do? What else would we do, boys? Because clearly Demeter has been cracked, as they say on the tubes. What's the time? Nearly 1 AM. I'm nearly finished. Anybody know if Piece of Peace is doing a restream tonight, boys? Oh, he is, lads. But it is going to be Street Fighter. So Darkside Shits is going to be reveling. He's going to be sending out the bat signal for Jax Raxar. But will he get... He'll probably... Like, Jax is in full arrears. He should be able to kick up 250 beans. Right, boys? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you've done yourself a good service. But if you do know, then GG's XD's a boys. So, Idol, gone. Mind Stone, also, I can accept, is not very good. What else did we say? The big spell that I didn't even know was in here, Sphinx's Revelation. That's gone. Triumphant Reckoning also didn't look very good. Because a lot of my artifacts create artifacts, but are not artifacts really in their own right. So I think we can chop that as well. And then what? Play a legit blow-ups? And then 2 other spells. Destroy all, I might as well say. Destroy all creatures with toughness. Shatter the shits. Cleansing aids. Doomscar is quite good. Depopulators is rubbish. I suppose I could take Settle the Shit, because that way it will only blow up everybody else's stuff. Alright, I don't play Settle the Shits as often. DDD, 2 more cards. Viewer's choice. What do you think? Or viewer suggestions at least. The Platoon card. For one night only, it's the return of Friday Night Fights. Join the lad for 2 hours of festive holiday beatdowns. What's festive about it? No, he wants festive monies. He wants the money that you could give to your friends and kids, you idiots, or wives, or girlfriends, or anything in between, Lance. If you want some back alley skibbly jib jab action that costs 25 beans. I mean, that's your 25 beans. But really, it's Phil's 25 beans. Oh boy. If not, we'll just do some Q&A. Lads, there's nothing more exciting than doing a Q&A with a man who hasn't been outside in 5 years, has no friends, family, interests, colleagues, peers, opinions. I love being part of a Discord of 50 dents talking about only what you had for dinner. And if anyone brings anything else up, you better fucking believe you're getting that ass banned. So what are we bringing in? Boys. I can't remember. It was 2 anything, right? It was 2 anythings. Settler Wreckage, you're in. He doesn't have any interest. That's the great. He even hates games. Plays games all day. Hates that. I'm sure he hates WWE champs. He hates his own chat. He hates his own mods. He's just such a positive guy. I think we should give him the monies. What are we doing? Platoon. Let's see. Platoon Dispensary. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more other creatures, draw a card. That's very good. Create a colorless soldier artifact. And it also has Unearth, which is weird. I'll bang it in, just to see. But it looks rubbish. All creatures seem like they're shit. What else, Lance? What else gives anybody the horn? What's new? Nah, yeah. Let's go for the big shits. We already got all the big shits, Lance. Yeah, we got all the big shits. Oh, what about you? Hiding all the way down here. Altar of Dementia. Boys, I don't know if you're allowed to use an actual medical condition in 2019. That might as well be called Altar of AIDS. And you know that's not funny. Sacrifice a creature. Target player mills cards equals to the sacrifice creature's power. That and this is pretty interesting. If you want to go male Billy Jims. But when I use the word interesting, liberally, it's not actually interesting. It's dog shit. Perilous Vault. Interesting. In the same way. Mind's Eye. Whenever an opponent draws a card, you may pay 1 if you do draw a card. Lance, I don't think I've ever seen a crazier load of all bullshit. Get in my belly. That is fuck. This is literally gotta be banned or something. Does it? Boys, is this busted or am I just really shit at understanding magics? I don't know. I just can't see how that's not very good. Sundering Titan. I remember this bitch. When this enters the field or leaves the field, choose a land type and then blow all of those lands up. Not this time. I will buy Mind's Eye though. Agree, boys. Yes, is the answer. I'm glad we were all on the same page. I'll also accept it might not be that good. It used to be a Commander staple, but nowadays sees less play than it used to, says Muldrifter. Well, it looks good. And in Brawl, especially how stodgy this deck looked like it might be, I think it's going to be fine, boys. Maybe. But I'd just like to remind everybody we're almost at the end of the stream. Hey, boys, am I only allowed to play like 2 fucking decks today? Almost at the end of the stream, and I haven't got enough free money. So, you figure it out. Oh my lord! Boys! I've got a fucking wobbly land. Lads, I might have to send myself off to the gulag. Somehow, I am playing with a wobbly land in 2000 and beautiful British 19. I don't know how that happened and how nobody called me on it, but at least this guy's already outpussied me. So, we are having a better time than we were a minute ago, but I am also not too pleased with what I'm seeing. You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean, lads? I am wobbling the shit out of it. So, we got spells. All I need is blow up all the peeps, and I will say I don't think we can be beaten. I suppose I should have played Thirst for Discovery there. Yeah, I think that would have been right. So, when this enters the field, if you cast it, exile target instant or sorcery card with mana value less than or equal to this guy's power. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So, I can play Fateful Absence for free. Swords to Plowshares for free. Those are good spells, boys. Alright, he gave me the hello like it was my fault, but has the game gone fucked, boys? I don't know. No, I think he's just having a wank. I don't know what he's doing. He must just be basking in his 25-pound wobbly eights and enjoying being a virgin, Lance. Unbelievables. Default wobblies. Anything that propagates the idea that anybody would spend money on these is an embarrassment. So I don't want to hear any shit about, oh, they were free, they came in the fucking box of tits. None of that shit I am ever listening to. Any wobbly anything except maybe like a one-of ultimate 7-mana sex bomb. Like, maybe you can have that. But not wobbly fucking lands, boys. Don't embarrass yourselves. Don't be embarrassing dweeps. Because it's not just you. It's not just you. It's the effect it has on other dweebs who see it. Like, what's his name? I Show Speed. That guy, you would say he's just a fucking idiot talking AIDS. But the effect that guy has on other idiots is too great to ignore. And for the best of society, we should blow up whatever city he lives in. Basic magics, boys. Basic magic, the magickening. Okay. So, we just got to play it easy. We'll use Swords to Plowshares to the full extent of the law, and then somehow we got to find Mage. Right, somehow we got to find better spells than this. I need a big draw spell or a 5-mana Tezzeret. Tezzeret would be pretty nice. Okay, that's not very good. Also, Swords to Plowshares is going to get exiled, which is not good. Not good at all, lads. Not good in the slightest, boys. So we'll see what he chooses. And if it is the swords, we're going to have to flash this bitch in anyway. just to get 1 mana of value out of it. 1 mana of value, boys. Okay. Fine. Actually, he was right there. That would have been much better than just playing our swords. I fucked that up a little bit, boys. A little bit. Because now we can get this. But still, GG Quack W's, boys. Alright. Diddly-dee, fine. So we'll see if we can catch this Innkeeper on the attack. Boys! Slap that shit up on the tubes. Boys, we are absolutely scintillatingly cracking Demeters. I wanted to look at the guy's deck a bit more. I wanted to bask in his wobbly land destruction. He had so much excess money when it come to buying cards, he decided to buy cards that he already had that were mildly wobblier. And I don't know about you boys, but that takes away anybody's right to criticize anything Wizards or Arena ever does. Because if you're throwing money at this for nothing, you're a fucking idiot. I feel bad enough spending 1,000 beans on this game to enjoy the game. I would genuinely not be able to look my wife in the tits again if I had spent human money for the same shit just to look slightly different. Oh, it's only 1,000 gold, Mr. Cheeks. It's only 1,000 gold, Mr. Cheeks. Well, you better fucking love Wizards then. I don't want to hear any shit about Magic 30 or Pringley cards or shitty judges or anything worse than that if you're giving Wizards money for nothing. Nothing. This game is already fucking dog shit. But let's divert resources away from formats or cards or whatever the fuck goes on behind the scenes. Because Cocainies needs new wobbly lands. Ugh. I'm never using this, right? When it enters the battlefield, something. I don't know what these even is. When it enters the battlefield, it enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. As this enters the battlefield, choose a basic land type. Thran Portal is the chosen type in addition to its other types. Mana abilities of Thran... I don't know what this is used for, and I can't even begin to suggest lands. We're going to have to get MTG Bad Boy to call me a ninja and figure it out for us, because I just don't know, boys. Rare wild card is inferior to whatever this is. Boys, we might have broken Demeters in terms of value. Hold your balls, because we might be able to slap this up on the tubes too. Perilous Vault, lads. We were just contemplating whether or not I was going to crowbar that into a shit deck. Now I don't have to spend any money on it. Beautiful niche. Okay, this is just going to be shit, I imagine. Well, I mean, it's a mythic, so it's got to be good, right? Trample and haste and some other stuff for 9 mana seems fine. Alright, we'll play 2 more games of this deck. If anyone wants to play, the door is open. If not, today's Friday, right? Ugh, still got to do some small amount of work for Saturday, but I should be able to do it with enough time to spare towards the land pulp. Tamiyo, eh? You don't see Tamiyo every day. And I should know, because I know everything. Okay, boys. What do we got? Land, and then nothing. And I also doubt this guy's playing creatures, so we don't need these. So definitely give me it back. Probably gonna be fine, boys. Probably gonna be fine. But also, I might be dead. You never know. That's what's good about Magic the Gathering. So we can play this next turn. That's pretty good. But he has got an unanswered Tameo on turn 3. And I don't know about you boys, but that might be a tough one to get out from. See, I make less of a fuss about stuff like this. It's kind of unique-ish, so I won't go mad about it. But wobbly lands... Even this is stupid. I change my mind. Anything anyone does is dumb. The end. You think he's got a counterspell? He's not going to waste it on this, is he? Nah. Is it a waste? Is it a waste to counter the power 9? Probably not. Okay, boys. He's... Uh-oh. We're going to have to draw blow up all the peeps. Although Settle the Wreckage is not a bad alternate. Is it a lance? Surge Aurier Engine. Only 2 mana. I think so. Alright, this could develop into a good game of Magix, boys. I don't want to count my balls before they become bollocked. But this does look mildly interesting. Uh-oh, now we're in huge trouble. Huge... Oh, he shuffled it away. And he's got Virgin Lands. So now I feel a little less schmeebs about whatever may occur here, ladies and gents. So, big Gorilla Man. Pretty tough. Get anything back out of the grave, but he doesn't have anything. This guy is going to draw 18 cards unless I can draw... Okay, he didn't go for the full shits. Okay, boys, we might end up 8. We might end up dying of 8. Maybe. I don't think I want that, no. So what does this guy do? Sacrifice 2 artifacts, draw a card. That's not bad. Alright, we're just going to bang everyone out. That's crazy good. Right? I mean, I don't know. I've never played this card, but that just seemed too easy. Okay, boys, we might be in a spot of the age. We might have a spot of the Magix age. But at least this is an actual game for a change. Instead of me just absolutely steamrollering everybody. But how are we going to get out of this? How are we going to get out of this dead? Hey! Boys, I don't even know if that's good. It's 0 mana, so it can't hurt. And I do think no matter what, you got to blow this up. Alright, and then we still got to settle your mum's boobs, boys. I know you're all up for some settling boobage. So we want to draw him into attacking with all of his lands. That's pretty good as well. Okay, boys. Choose 4. Make some lands. Return target permanent card from your grave to your hand. That's not great, because he has one of these. Okay, boys. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how it all goes. We might have to say Quack W, but we also might be able to say GG. Like I say, we'll see.
I would like to ask about any lunar anomalies you have experienced.
So hopefully... Oh, he went a bit greedy there.
Read your research.
Maybe. Unless he grabs a counterspell, then he's probably gonna win. Also, Time Warp is literally never a bad choice. Hopefully he attacks with all. That's the dream, boys. Oh, those guys are gone for sure. We'll settle those cunts. But we didn't get everybody. Create 2 angels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we don't have enough mana there. I do have enough mana to smash this though. Nope, I don't. Diddly dee. End the turn. Okay. So I might be locked out of this. Oh man, these are some good quality cards off the top.
To the library.
Good cards off the top, boys. So he gets another turn. He gets another look. I think we might. I think we might get 8s, but this is the kind of game I can handle catching 8s from. You know, it's a proper game. If we had drawn the right spell at the right time, we could have countered some of this. If he had drawn his time wank when he was looking for it, he probably would have locked us out. It's not let me fucking fling all my Tegrid shit on the table, let me fling 15 angels, and the second Cheeks blows everyone up, it's the end. It's a bit of a game of Magic. And I know what you're thinking, boys. You're thinking, I don't believe I've ever even seen a game of Magic. And you might be right. But we'll see. So, 1, 2. He's got another turn, so I don't really know why he's having a wank. I guess he's just running the numbers. What's this? Root Snare. Okay, I didn't notice that. He's got a lot of shit, boys. He's got a lot of shit. Thran Portal is crap. Which is Thran Portal? Which one is Thran Portalage, boys? The sacrifice 3 creatures. Oh, there's Time Wank. Alright, I think I might give this one in. Yeah, because you get an extra 2 turns. Fair enough. We had a game of Magic, lads. It was fine. But he's literally getting 8 turns. So, that's a legit GG, boys. That it doesn't happen often without me calling anybody a virgin. But he just did it. He played a game. We had a decent run. And we lost. Lance. It's so rare to feel like that was an 8. I barely even know what to say, boys. Unbelievables. The land you were reading a short while ago and saying you had no idea if it was any good. Oh, it wasn't a mythic land, was it? I thought it was a rare land. Alright, now we're back on the 8s. There we go, boys. We had a game of Magic, and now we are clearly back on the mono, dump it, wobbly, tribal bullshits. And I don't know about you, but that makes me feel like good Magic. I don't know about you, lads, but we did it. We're back on the wobbly virgin dog shit. Although that guy did have wobbly 8s, so I might have to call the police on him anyway. But, boys, at least we are having a wonderful time. I don't think you're swordsing an elf. I mean, I get things wrong, but I'll stand by it. I don't think you're getting rid of an elf. Crew 1, boys. I don't know. That sounds like AIDS. Now I really want to fucking get rid of this elf. I changed my mind. I don't care if that's a misplay. You can suck on my bollocks. I don't care if that was overtly aggressive. You can shuck on my ball, Sledge. So we need blow up all the peeps as usual. Or I don't know. Something else. I also might just get flambéed by aggro 8s. But boys. You can't tell me that doesn't give you the horn. Aid Storm. Alright, we'll take an Aid Storm. I put it on top! Let's. I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know why I thought I was drawing that card. Okay, boys. We might have given ourselves a bit of 8. And I know that that's not something I often say. But let's get very aroused for some GG's XDs. Alright, boys. Let's get exceptionally aroused for drawing Blow Up All the Peeps. I mean, we got 4 draws, in theory. Right? I could do it. I could top that Blow Up Eat Bop Boops. I could top that Jubba Bobbly Boops up. But what if he's got protection from being AIDS, boys? I don't know. We'll have to see. So first things first, attack with the Oracle. Emeria's Call is not what I need. I'm actually going to take an extra turn. I think he might... Oh, it could be this slowing the game down. It could be that slowing the game down, Blanche. Okay, that's not good either. Time Wank? Not Time Wank, Time Walk. Brilliant Restoration. Return all artifacts. Nope. Maybe we don't need those cards. Maybe they're just too memeage. So I don't know what I actually can draw that might not make me die. Oh, blow up all the peeps, of course. So, counterspell. Put 2 cards up your balls. That and that can't be cast, so that's fine. Plop that out. Alright, we've got Perilous Voyage and counterspell. Okay, boys. We might be able to get out of this one. Maybe. But we also might die of AIDS. We would shit bollocks. That is fine. Alright, am I going to counter Gulta? I'm going to take 10 here. He can replay the Gulta, I think, because of how much power is on the board. Sai can make a 1-1 if I cast Wormies. Alright, we're going to have to try that, I think. Right, or have I got that wrong? Nope, that's true. Okay, boys, we'll see if we can get out of these memes. I don't have enough mana to leave that on top. Okay, boys. No, I don't mind. I mean, I'll die. It's not that this exists. This existing is fine. It's that I would be dead this turn if I didn't put this back in his hand and then counter it. So, 4 mana. We got Wormleaf. We got Wormeash Lanch, and we got Cavalier of Shit. So, as long as he doesn't have Hexproof, then we can still get out of this a dead. Attack a 4-3 into a 6-6. Always good memes. Attack a 6-6 into a 6-6. That's better. So if he's got hexproof, he's doing alright. If he doesn't have hexproof, then we might be able to get out of it. Okay, boys, we might be able to get out of it. We might be able to get out of it dead. Boys, I don't know about you, but we might be able to get out of it dead. That's probably shit, right? I don't think fighting creatures with creatures is gonna win against mono green. So we'll take 6 this time. Play Midnight Cock. You get a lad. Yeah, I think we do need blow-ups. But then I've been saying that for like 20 minutes in every game. But I do think Wrath of God will sort this one out, boys. So we'll take 6 because I'll die either way. I think I am dead. I don't think there's any way not to be dead. So I'll take 6, gain 6. I'll be on 0. That's not a good draw. So this will be an 8-8 actually. And then we can start copying this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We can't copy this because it'll be dead. But we'll see, boys. We shall see if we can get out of this dead. I might have to do real number wangs. Okay, he must have a fight spell. But even then, he can only fight this, and this will die. So I don't think that's a good play. Alright. So we still gain 6. If I double block here, will this come back to the field? I might even be dead, but we'll see, boys. So if I double block there, just to see if it would come back. Block there, block here, block there. Everybody's almost dead. I think I would die this way. Alright, I'm not sure. So absorbs 6. This also absorbs more though. Alright. I think it is right. So we absorb 12, we take 1 here, and then 3. So that's definitely not dead. And then we might blow up all the peeps. GG's! I've got a small penis, but don't worry about it, Dad. GG's, my penis was unbelievably tiny. But I have a small penis. Dad, don't you know that I've got a small cock and balls? Dad, don't you know I've got a small cock and balls? But let's just hope I don't draw... Yeah, you're right. River's Rebuke. I do get Wormies back. Lads, we might be able to get out of the fucking shit of this one. Hold your penis and your balls. Because we might get out of this, Dad. Dad, we might be able to get out of this. Maybe. Still need to find a reliable way of killing the Gults. But we did get GG'd by a fucking moron again. It's basically like, what happens? You have to get GG'd by boys with small knobs and balls. For the memes. GG'd by small knobby boys, lads. And I know you love a small knobbly boy. So I don't think I actually have any way still. I mean, if we blow up all the peeps or settle the wreckage, then we're doing the memes. But I can't copy this. But I do love being GG'd by someone who could easily lose the next turn. That is always good memes. Ah, that is not a good draw, lads. So, animate this, attack. I have to trade. Doesn't seem great. This is going to get killed by that. Alright, I think Castle Vantress is the only way. Boys. Does this do damage to any target? It deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Alright, we're just going to have to hold our dicks, boys. I'm trying to see if I've got enough mana to animate the land and do the scry. But I think attacking is wrong here. Could be wrong. Play Urza is not right. Oh, you might be right. Actually, you might have been right. Because then these would have been out of range of this. But then Urza would have been killed. And my turn would have been over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left. That wouldn't have been much. But you might have been right. You might have been right there. I guess we'll never know. Unless a pro comes along and gives us a full breakdown on why we were doing the memes the whole time. Oh boys. So, yeah, is River's Rebuke in this? It must be. I can't imagine not putting it in. Only one attack. Man is shook. Shook, as they say on the tubes. I'll take an extra turn, if you don't mind. Right, that's not the end of the world. Might not be useful, actually. I'm trying to think what else I can do. Nothing. Yeah, it's actually useless. Yeah, it was useless. I shouldn't have put it there. Alright. Am I going to attack with this and gain 6 and then die on the next turn? I think I'm dead anyway now, right? Oh no, it's my turn next turn. I'm attacking. I'm gaining some life. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, this will flip for only 6 mana. I'll have 3 mana left over. I don't know what I could do with 3 mana. But I know what I can't do, and that's get 8s. That's definitely not what I want. And I also didn't do this. Probably a balls up. But also get 8s. So add blue, and then use that blue for this. We got 4 mana for blow up all the peeps, Lance. Hold those willies. Hold those willies. Our boys. Oh, Lance! I mean, we're not getting out of the meta just yet, but that is not a bad spell for the memes. I have seen inferior spells when the memes have come memeing. But I'm not sure what the play is really. I don't care. That's what the best part of Magix is. We shall see, lads. How do we... So what does this do? Oh, the fucking worm coil's gone. Why is my worm coil gone, boys? Where is it gone? It's in the deck somewhere. So I could play this as a land or make a copy of a lifelinker. That doesn't seem worth it. I think we need the most land. Alright. We're going to do this. And we're going to blow up all of the lands. Right, lads? That's not good enough, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. No, it's not. I think after all that squibbling and gibbling, we're still gonna die. Still gonna end up dead. Oh my god, I'm so good at magic slants! Boys, I don't know about you, but if this guy doesn't have a way of protecting his balls, we might be incredibly good at magic. I don't know about you, lads, but we might be really good at Magic the Gathering. I don't know about you. Don't forget, he might have a way of giving himself hexproof. He might have a way of getting out of it himself, boys. In which case, we might have to call the police. But if he just animates his Sky Sovereign and attacks with all and gives me another GG's, we might have to stick another game up on the tubes and say Quack W. How aggressive is he going to get? He's gone full balls, lads! Full balbinos! Tapping the Branch Walker instead of the Nyx Bloom was a bit weird. But, you know, boys, at least we're not dead. So do we do another Vantress? I think so. I think we do a Vantress. And then we can still play these. Whoops. So, let's see. What do we have, boys? Mox Jet I'll take. But why? Why would I take a Mox Jet? I don't think I will take that. Okay, boys, we might still die. But, like I said, we are having a pretty good time. Return target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker from your grave to the field. There's just nothing. Nothing, Lance. Tap an untap legendary, venture into the dungeon. I'll take an extra 3 damage though. I don't think that I will. 5, 10, yeah, we'll be fine. Right, boys, wink, wink. Right, boys, wink, wink. Gonna find me a blow-ups. You gonna find me a blow-up, son? That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Didn't even know it was in the deck, but we'll have it. Didn't even know that was in the deck, but protection from creatures against mono green. I don't know, boys. We might be able to get out of these memes. So repair and recharge is bollocks, because it doesn't bring anything back. So I'm gonna ditch it. But fingers crossed, boys. Fingers crossed. I might have killed myself. Fucking hell. You know what I just realized? He could have played this, maybe, or a big creature. Tap that, and then attack with all of these. And that would have been what? A lot. That would have been a lot, boys. And I don't want to take a lot. I want to take just the right amount so that my bumhole doesn't get ripped. But I also have a good time. Right, Lance? So, what does feed do? A lot. Draw 15 cards. Alright, I probably will die again now. That's a real shame. That's a real shame, boys. We were almost there. We were almost in full meme territory, but in the end, we were playing Magic the Gathering. So if any of these are fight spells, we will die. My only hope is drawing Swords to Plowshares or something similar. Or him just not having a fight spell. If he doesn't have a fight spell, then we can GG quite W shit, boys. Oh, am I dead now? That's got haste. So 5. Yeah, that's death. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I'll be on 1. Boyish. Nope, he doesn't know it's got haste. that's pretty good. Okay, boyish. Fingers crossed. Hey, Lance. Memes. Still, I don't think there's any option other than to do this. Okay, boys. Draw a card, untap 2 lands. Come on. Come on, Cheffy boys. You're gonna fight me a counterspell, son. 2 mana counterspell. For the memes. That is a load of 8s, boys. But it could still work if there's counterspell on top. If counterspell is on top, boys, we might be able to quack troubleshoot it. Oh my lord, we might even be able to go full memes. I'm dead either way, right? So if he can get rid of all this shit, then he can get rid of all this shit. If he can kill Sarah's Emissary is basically what I'm saying. Okay, boys. I also gave the game away that I don't have counterspell. So if he fights the Emissary, then we die. He can't. No green cards kill. Oh, he could also have destroy target creature with flying. That's real. No green cards to kill creatures by any way other than fight. Wings. Something about wings. Clipped wings. You know, destroy target creature with flying is green. But you're right. Fight spells often do target creature does damage to other creature. And if that's the case, then we're fine. Either way, boys. Look how much extra effort I have to put in just to avoid losing to let me fling all my cards on the field and chain quack W's. So Nessian Boar. All creatures able to block this. Whenever Nessian Boar becomes blocked, that creature's controller draws a card. So I have to. All creatures. Okay. So I don't take any damage. Unless he's got some crazy trick.
Should have seen that coming.
Boys. This has got to be it. No, he's on 20 somehow. How has he done that? Well, I'll figure out what to do. Whenever an artifact you control deals combat damage, so we'll play this. If I flip Urza, it'll get killed. Exile target non-land permanent. I don't care about that. Artifacts and planeswalkers you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Can't do that. Create 2 soldiers. That's pretty good. I'll think about that. So, first things first, everybody get 8. Right, boys, everybody get in there for some age. If I had played this, would I have just won? This would have done an extra couple. I think no then. That's still a creature. Okay, we'll bang this lad out. Agreed, boys? Oh my lord. Boys, I might have to say quack W. So we got decisions. I could blow up all the boys. I don't think that's right. I could flip Urza. Again, not entirely sure that's right. I think this is probably right. I don't think it makes much of a difference. So if I made Urza into a Planeswalker, what could I have done, really? Draw 2, draw 4. That would have been quite good. Maybe I should have done these two. But it's all academic, boys. Because I'm the best in the world at Magic the Gathering. It's all academic because I played around like such a buffoon, you would have thought I was as good as the boy Legs VD. Imagine being on one like 4 times and still you know I'm winning this game because it's on the tubes. Imagine, lads, having a game like this and then him drawing Plummet. That's the spell, Plummet. Imagine if he drew Plummet. I would just delete the whole game. The whole thing would have been a waste of our time. But because he didn't draw Plummet, we had a wonderful time, lads. Because he didn't draw a spell right at the end to turn the tide of the AIDS. I'm the best, and he's a... And you had a wonderful time. If it went the other way, we would have all had depression. But that's what Adobe Premiere is for. And that way, Wizards will send me a huge box of fucking gibberish that I can slap on eBay and then still make up a story about I don't have any money for food. That's what Aidzonian said, if you're wondering, lads. Aidzonian on 150 bags a year, one of the top Magic twats, a basic affiliate employee, still can't afford bills. I don't know about you. Nothing makes Magic look more like a professional sport than having their most fucking recognizable idiots pretend they can't even afford a bag of spaghettis. And I don't know about you boys. I've got 8. Jesse, man, I am fucking sick of this shit game. But if you want to play a game, you know, before bed, that's fine. You got 5-color commander and standard decks. Well, I don't like 5-color commander very much, but I'll play it because, you know, I'm a man of the peeps. I will play the lads. Okay, he said he's got to log in. You know how I get, boys, when we waste time. You know my balls cannot handle the faffage. You know, boys, that my tolerance for faffalinis is incredibly short. What's the game? Commander or standard? What is the game? You choose. Seeing as I'm such a nice guy. Sealed Brothers War. Hey boys, we can qualify for a qualifier. And it only cost me £20. And I can do it as much as I want. And then you'll think I'm really good, right? But you'll think I'm even better if I don't even try. I can't think of a smarter play than not even... Like, you look at Cocaine's, and yeah, he's 15-0 on a Wednesday morning. And you'd say, oh, this guy's a world champ. But then when he plays this and he loses, inevitably, you might say, well, maybe he's only slightly worse than the best in the world. But if you're Legs or a Siege, who never even try, then you literally can't lose. Unbelievable bebbles of Magic the Gathering. Alright, I don't think this is going to work somehow. Oh, wow. Look at that, lads. Look at that for some clean Magics. Look at that for some clean Magic the Gathering. Unbelievable scenes. Turn 1, Elf. Is there a stronger play in all of Magics than turn 1 elf, boys. How have I got this? What the fuck is going on? I thought we were playing Commander. Well, I don't know what's going on now. Yep, but oops. Lance, officially, don't know what's... I haven't got a Commander, so that should tip me off. But, you know, I'm done. I'm done, Lance. Easy, Majiks. I literally thought we were playing Commanders with multiple cards and no Commanders. That is how good I am at Majiks. Incroyable levels of Magic the Gathering. Unbelievable levels, boys. We'll just do a quick check of the boy. So we got no toy. That's pretty good. We got a wonky avatar. What else? I think we can forgive that for a minute. And we got no wobbly lands.
There are good people in this city. You're safe now.
Love-struck bitch. We'll take this. The dog. Can you ever do better than the dog, boys? Truly, can you do better than the dog? I don't know that you can. Anvil. Weatherlight. The boys. Is this guy trying to give me the memes? I feel like somebody's trying to memes me here, boys. Alright, I could play Vivian or hold this, but I don't see why I would wank my dick that way. There's the lad, boys. Absolutely guaranteed to be doing the meme soon.
This is your fight. Win it.
Alright, I might have bollocked that up slightly. I thought this put a shield counter on you. Put a 1-1 counter. No, it's a 1-1 counter. It's not a shield, boys. Why are you all so stupid? So what's the time? 1:55. I think we've had enough fun for a day. But again, if there's anyone in the chat who would like to play, I think I can always extend the cut-off time for my boys. You know, because like I say, I'm one of the lads. We're all in this together, as long as you give me most of your money. It's the DSP rules. Lads. We're all in this together. We're all on the grind. So long as that grind is GG's XDs, when it comes to me having some extra cash. You know what I mean, lads?
Surround you. Don't resist.
Do you know what I mean, boys?
Every day, more rally to our glorious cause.
Be brave.
Alright. This is different than I thought. Oh, you have to ultimate it first before it gets interesting. I see. It needs to be ultimated, boys. This guy better not start pinging my... Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Lynch. But he's getting a suspicious amount of cards, and I might have to call the police. Rodrigo Kane. Yep, I mean, if you want a game, we'll work it out. What's the thing? You know how to challenge people randomly. Right, did? You know how to do that. Right, did? I'm always taking challenges, did, because I'm like #1 mythic. I was the best in the world at Majiks. And then my ball bags fell off one day. But nobody knows because I've got me hat on. And everyone's saying quack W. Everyone's saying quack W, boys. Alright, fingers crossed for the quack W's. I don't think we have lands.
Reinforcements are near.
Alright, I don't want to play too many boys. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana.
May your peace
Big beefy? Big beefer? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. Yeah, so we'll hold this and we'll play this. What does this do? At the beginning of combat, get aids. Yeah. Okay, boys. Hold on to your mum's balls, because we might be able to slap this game up on the tubes. But if it goes wrong somehow, like if he's got Meat Hook Massacre, then I mean Meat Hook Massacre's not that bad actually. Okay, boys. I might be able to just damage him to death, which is obviously dog shit. Because if you're not winning with your silly gibberish slapping up on the tube's win con, then what was the point, boys? What would even have ever been the point? Except to be a beautiful British meme. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana for the land. Full 7 cards in hand. He needs to kill a Johnny, otherwise he'll die of AIDS. That isn't how it's done. Oh, maybe. I mean, if the devils die...
After 1,000 years,
If the devils die,
finally,
he might be able to do one.
conquest. Your punishment is my
Okay.
entertainment.
I think we're doing fine
Go
then,
ahead.
our boys.
Plead for mercy.
I think that as long as we don't get caught in some AIDS, we might be able to wrap this up on the tubes. Boys,
I'm not overconfident.
we might be able to
just a
slap
little
this up on the tubes.
Keep watch for intruders.
He is gonna just die, right? I mean, I could do this and he would be dead. But that's boring. Anybody could just punch a man in the balls. I see that every day. We gotta punch a man in his bonglery balls or some shit. So we just need creatures. We need to spam lads. Okay, we got 8. Never mind. Oh, it's whenever you cast... Oh, I thought it was whenever you cast a spell. For a second there, I thought that was going to be crazy magics. But that's not what that says, you crazy fools.
Every mutation displays nature's ingenuity. Every day is a new mutation.
This guy can attack, right?
I know there's a hero inside you.
Any of these got lifelink? Nope, none of them. Alright, that might bite me on the balls. That might bite me on the old buttocks, boys, but possibly not. But also possibly.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Alright. I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll see. We'll see, boys. Meat Hook. Yeah, but we're playing friendly brawl, right?
No one beats me and survives.
Alright, I tell you what I thought he was going to do.
Cut you
I thought he was going to use the construct to block the life linker and then sacrifice this so I wouldn't gain any life. I don't know if you are even allowed to do that. You are allowed to do that. Sacrifice an artifact. It deals 1 damage. So he should have blocked here and then sacked the thing. So I wouldn't have gained 6. I don't know how he's going to do 16 now. But, boys, I am very good at magics. I am unbelievably good at magics. You can't expect everybody to not get their balls smashed in by your lord and savior Admiral Cheech. Can you, boys? So there's a land on top, which is not good. Whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker, how do I put creatures in my hand? I think I might have to just rampage him, even after I said I wasn't going to. Alright, boys. We're going to have to go for the old Johnny Rampage. Or maybe not. Oh, definitely not. Now that's a GG's. Probably. Oh, that's a GG's XDs, lads. Incredible scenes. Incredible scenes. You don't see that every day. I break a Demeter in Brawl, and then I win with the most unlikely sexy squibblebobs in all of Constructed Magic the Gathering. Boys, GG's XDs. Thanks a lot, BLZ boys, for the game and making me look incredibly good. So who else is on the line? I don't think anyone here is old Rod. Yep, Jesse slapped that shit on the tubes, indeed. So last chance. If you want a game, we'll play Historic Brawl. You have to give me your challenge, bollocks. Where we are, ups? Yeah, we'll see. If not, it is quite late, and you could play me next time, perhaps. Nothing in the shop, nothing in the decks. You know what? I am a man of the peeps, but Rodrigo hasn't answered in all but 7 seconds, so I'm out of here. I'm out of here, lads. We had a great time. Thanks for everybody watching and all that bollocks. Beals, we just had a game, son. We just had a game. You know what? I'll play you offline. This has been a good stream. I'm finished. I kind of want to listen to something and take this fucking headset off my head. Yeah. Boys, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy whatever you're doing tonight. Don't ever forget that your boy Cheeks is the best in the world. And I love all of you, but not in that way. Until next time, lads, Quack W's.